with no black vote is no Democrat Party at all. Okay, I'm going to make a really quick video about George Floyd's memorial that happened yesterday. Before I get into what I'm about to say, I first want to say this does not mean that I don't think George Floyd deserved a memorial or a funeral. I think he did. He was murdered. So I want us to take that and put it to the side just for now. I also want us to take our anger, our frustration, our sadness, and I want us to put it to the side just for now. And for the few minutes this video may be, I want us to listen and to think as logically as we can. Because the only way we're going to see what's happening is if we think logically. 2 weeks ago, you were unable to have a funeral. If your mom, if your dad, if your grandma died, they couldn't have a funeral. And if you did try to have a funeral, you could have been arrested. You fast forward 2 weeks later, you turn on the television and there's a giant funeral, a giant memorial for George Floyd. Celebrities and politicians all there. The same people for the past couple months who were telling you if you were to go into a group of people, you could have died because of COVID-19. And here they sit at this giant funeral. A funeral in which George Floyd probably only knew 1/3 of the people actually there. A funeral in which became political. Al Sharpton was up there saying, we're going to take the White House. George Floyd's funeral became political. 2 to 3 days after that man was murdered, they told you to go vote. A week after that man was murdered, first day of primaries. And what did you do? You went out and voted. Blue, 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 just like the script told you to. Hashtag vote, 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 all over Instagram, all over Twitter. Everybody, vote, 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 vote. Why? Have you asked yourself why? What is voting gonna do? We had a black president and this still happened. You think voting is going to solve racism? You're being used. You think they broadcasted George Floyd's funeral all to America because they wanted to show what a great person George Floyd was? Or do you think they broadcasted George Floyd's funeral because they wanted you to watch? So you would get angry, you would get sad, you would get mad, you would get frustrated, and you would go vote. And you're falling for it because you're literally saying, everybody go vote. And you're not seeing the bigger picture. This is exactly what they want you to do. The Democrats were about to lose the black vote. And a party with no black vote is no Democrat Party at all. And so you're going to tell me you don't think they'll do whatever they want to, whatever they can to make sure they secure that black vote? Even if that means using you, using me, using George Floyd. You're going to sit here and tell me hashtag Black Lives Matter. No, they care about black people, do they? Or do Black Lives Matter only when they need your vote? Ask yourself that question.